This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off and running from Raymond James. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out.
Sean Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Baker. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Here we go.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
19 Charger.
Working from the pistol. Flacco gets it to him on the screen. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Receiver in motion going left. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively.
Here we go.
When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it, and they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
This connects with Higgins. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Into the hands of Colt. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
1 quarter away so far. The Bengals are out in front. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Colt with a catch. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
180. What's up?
Out of the pistol, here's White. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense to the line fast.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Regular. What's up?
Baker out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
White trying this straight ahead. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
What's up?
From the red zone now. Pulled in by his back, White. And he'll go down shy of the end zone and mark him at the 4. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Real. 180. Pistol. Stop.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Stop.
Pressure coming, Baker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's a Rashad White touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Can. Stop.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Burrow to the air now. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And this nearly got there, but he hit the sideline just short. This is going to be 4th and about a yard to go.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Here we go with Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12.
Burrow from the gun. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First down, Bengals.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
180. Regular.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
On one, ready?
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On one, ready?
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. T. Higgins the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Poor choice this time to bring it out. So they contain him before he even reaches the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Baker now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Geno Stone picks it off. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Flushed out of the pocket. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Let's get set.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
1-1, ready?
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Gun.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So third and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
11.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now a toss. This is Brown. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get in that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Here we go.
Give on second, it's Brown. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third.
On 2, ready?
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third and 1, Burrow. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be fourth and short.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Just about a yard to the markers, and they're going to take the risk and go for this.
180. 180.
Fourth down, Burrow. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Alert.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards. Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
Regular.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out. He's got it deep downfield. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, MT, tech, stop. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12, stop.
Burrow setting to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here.
180, stop.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lead by 14. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
McPherson for the extra point.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
28. Buccaneers 13. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Tucker on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
6. 180.
Baker now from the gun. It's Ibuka on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 20.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down.
Hey, alert
1st and 10
33.
at the 39-yard line.
Stop.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Chris Godwin.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing again is Baker. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out. That's grabbed inside the 30. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
I gotta say, with the type of throw that took, and then where he made that catch, it had taken all 11 defenders and maybe a couple extra from the sidelines to keep him out of the end zone. Not only did he earn it, it felt like he deserved that touchdown.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for 2.
Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Baker throwing again. And he'll get in. The 2-point try successful. Now they trail by 7. Well, I hear you say it all the time, partner. It comes back to that word trust. And they trusted in their offense to go get those 2 points, make this a one-score game. They do their job. Now one big play can change the entire outlook of this game for them.
Yeah, now it becomes about complementary football. As you said, the offense did their job. Now defense, can you not just get a stop? Can you get a turnover? Maybe take it to the house yourself. Either way, that conversion puts them one snap away from a totally different ball game.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1, right?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
34
big hitter. 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go.
They'll try it right with Brown. It's a cutback. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals stretch their lead on the final play of the third.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Mayfield. Got a man, this is Evans. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Baker out of the pistol. Trying for the deep ball. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down, here's Baker. On the screen, this is White. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. Buys time, rolling right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Brought in left side by Godwin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
From the red zone on first. He's got it near the 8. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
180!
Going power with it. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers picked up the fumble and ran it home. Baker Mayfield the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest and longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
This one is up and good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. So timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Bengals feeling lucky with a 7-point lead.
Ready?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
What's that?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's 2nd and 8.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Gotta hurry this to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now to throw. Hits his running back. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
180.
Back to throw. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Good. 180. Real. What's that?
Here he is to throw. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Burrow from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
To throw. He's trying to push the field. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Great timing, Steve. Great timing.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Regular. Set. 180. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Set.
Baker now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. 20. Up. Hey, alert, alert. Alert, alert. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Kings. What's that?
Here he is to throw. He beams one deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible.